So, when coming to the annotations, first let me consider. See, when I just start the page daily, I'm just executing this particular line and then coming down and starting with the work. Suppose x is equal to, I consider 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, y is equal to 10, 20, 15, 30. PLT dot plot x comma y. PLT dot annotate. I wanted to annotate highest plot, comma, xy point should be equal to 4, comma, 30. That is the highest point, no? So that one I wanted to consider. PLT dot at high, at the final point you would be getting the highest. So here only highest is displayed near the point. So if I wanted to annotate with an arrow the same data I consider, comma, I wanted to give some text, xy text is equal to at 2.5, comma, 2.5, 25, because 25, 2.5, comma, 25. Here I wanted to give the text, comma, arrow props, that means properties, is equal to, I'm just showing the dictionary format. You can see from here the arrow gets elaboratedly, it prints. So what arrow props is equal to dict basically do is it creates an arrow between the text and the point. Suppose if I wanted to annotate the maximum value, let me consider here months is equal to, let me consider Jan, February, March, April. I'm just consider some 4 months and I consider sales of that of a particular product in each and every month. 20, 35, 25, 50. PLT dot plot. Months, comma, sales, comma. I wanted to give a marker also, square marker. PLT dot annotate. Highest sales, x comma y will be at April, comma at 15, so 50. XY text should be at March, comma 40. So suppose if I say This is April only. Right. You get this? Elaborate. Suppose if you are unable to see that particular thing, what you do is you have to adjust here and there. And now you can do arrow customizations also. So what is not showing? Everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
The problem might be from your side, Amlu. So here I say highest sale. So here, as my names are like this, I can just give only that. Suppose I say XY is basically rather than this. If I say 4 comma 30, 2 comma 20, it won't get printed. Suppose if I just say only this, it won't get printed. Suppose if I wanted to give the arrow style, I wanted to add another thing, comma, arrow style is equal to sorry, dictionary. In this, you have to give this arrow props. So you would be getting it like this. Suppose if I wanted to give in this way also you can give. That point is the highest cell. Suppose if I wanted to give the arrow in both directions also I can give. Suppose if you wanted to give filled arrow, this is a filled arrow. This part, you can see the blue color. That's a filled arrow which you get. For the same thing, suppose if I say, mm, I wanted to add something like font size and font weight. You can see the customizations of the text. Suppose if you wanted to do multiple annotations on a single graph, Suppose I say 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm, 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 mm. Comma, marker is equal to, I consider capital D, PLT dot annotate. So I say start XY. Wherever you wanted to give something, that one you give consider as XY. PLT dot annotate. Maximum as XY is equal to 4 comma 30. The start point is 1 comma 10. The maximum point is 4 comma 30. I wanted to give the text as XY text is equal to 3 comma 30 comma arrow props is equal to dict plt dot show. So here start you are getting somewhere I have made some mistake. Arrow props. See, always remember what are the important parameters which you have to remember over here is xy is basically point to annotate, and you have xy text. Xy text is basically position of annotation text. Arrow props is basically controls. Arrow font size is basically the text size. Font weight is basically the thickness. I can say text thickness. You can give actually horizontal alignment. And vertical alignment also. So here we didn't do with HA and VA, even that also we can do. And we will do with rotation also. Suppose I say, let's do for the same thing. I'm considering the data. So here, for the maximum annotation, I say maximum x comma y is basically 4 comma 30 and 3 comma 30. I want the xy text. Here I say horizontal alignment is equal to center, comma, vertical alignment is equal to bottom, center and bottom. It will be printed. So if suppose horizontal alignment, you can give left. Vertical alignment is top. So the arrow will be on the top. The horizontal alignment, as I say left, it is on the left. If I say right, it will be on the right side. Mm, we didn't do rotation. Even rotation is basically it tilts. It tilts the graph. It tilts the actual writing text what we do over there. Suppose I say Hmm, I won't consider any of the annotation. I didn't do any of the other plots also. No, let us do some bar plot. PLT dot text 1 comma 25 comma max. PLT dot x ticks rotation is equal to 30. You can see all the x ticks, they have rotated in 30 degrees angle. Suppose I say more simpler, let us do. Let me take PLT dot text 2 comma 20 comma I wanted to print hello all comma rotation is equal to 45. PLT dot xlim 0 comma 5 y limit 0 comma 35 PLT dot show. I'm giving some x-axis, y-axis, and I'm without anything. I just wanted this in 45 degrees angle. Suppose if I say this is 90 degrees, you get as the right angle. If suppose you say minus 90 degrees, here from left to right, the name was there. There in the ulta order you would be getting. From top, you would be getting like this. Clear? Hello, hello. Now, let me take this data. See, I'm using the same data which I've considered previously. Horizontal alignment, vertical alignment. I give some arrow style. And before this horizontal alignment and vertical alignment, I give rotation is equal to 45, comma. The text also can be rotated. Got it? So this is how we do rotations in the graph, completely working on with the text data. Any queries? See, when coming to the horizontal alignment and vertical alignment, not only you write it as HA and VA, if you wanted to mention horizontal alignment, vertical alignment. In this way also you can just make a note of each and everything separately. And not only for one, you can do for multiple different things also. So how do you do for the multiple different things in a same figure with different things? See, I say figure, comma, axis is equal to PLT dot subplots. I say figure size is equal to 9 in length, 4 in width. So PLT dot axis 0, 10, 0, 10. That means left, bottom, right, top. You are setting the axis limits for each and everything. Left, bottom, right, and top. 4 sides. Now, I wanted to add text with various layouts, and you have to position the properties for each and everything. So ax.text, I wanted to write a text at 5, 7, saying that let us give some names. Sham, comma, horizontal alignment is basically center. Vertical alignment is also center. Rotation is equal to 0. This is the first one. The second one, I wanted to consider the text at 1, 5. I'm giving Priyanka Deshmukh. So here I say right and center. Rotation is basically 90 degrees. Another text with 9, 5. So here horizontal alignment is basically left, vertical alignment is center. I want the rotation of minus 90 degrees. At 5 comma 2, I wanted to give a multi-line text. I say hi, hello, slash n. How are you? Here, when you are giving multi-alignment, you have to add something so-called multi-alignment is equal to center. So here, no point of we give any sort of rotations. PLT dot show. You give multiple different things with multiple different rotations. See, here I'm giving 90 minus 90. Here 0. 0 means no rotation. So here also if I give 40 degrees, you can see the notation difference. So this is how we can do for the multiple different things. See, one is the point here where you wanted to keep, where you wanted to mention the point you are giving, and you are giving the general horizontal alignments, vertical alignments, and rotations. The same thing if I wanted to add some colors to this. First one is the plain one, let us keep. The second one, comma, color is equal to blue. You can see that in the blue color. Suppose if I say the third one, background color is equal to yellow. Background color yellow. The fourth one, comma, alpha is equal to 0.5. You can see little paler in shade. Got it? Suppose if you wanted to add some font name also, comma, font name. Font name, even suppose comma, style. What kind of font family? I'm just writing some names which I know. So all this in the Priyanka Deshmukh only I'm writing. So here the style is basically changing. If I just remove this family sheriff, you can see that as little cross. So little sort of change from thing to thing. Next, when I consider this, I say mm, plt dot text. Plot the text at 3 comma 7. I say Shyam Technologies. I wanted to give a box for this. I say B box, bound box. In this, I do have face color is basically yellow, comma, edge color is blue, comma, I give pad. Pad is basically padding how we have done in pandas and numpys the same way. I give 10. Plt dot show. You get the bound box with blue. So in this way, you can give the box also. Suppose if I wanted to give some other thing, three comma 5. So I give bound box with some other color. You can give light green. There won't be any space in the colors. Edge color will be dark green and pad. So you can see this kind of things be plotted. This is working with the text data. So we have to work on with the subplots. Subplots we will see on Monday. This topic is done. Anyhow, we start subplots. We can't complete subplots today. So we will see all the subplots in Monday's class.